Okay, this program is a little bit like the Chrome Music Lab that you've been using, and what you do is you put in musical notes here, 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 and they appear as rectangles, but it's slightly different because it gives you a lot more possibilities, which is why it's quite good. If you're getting a bit bored of Chrome Music Lab, but you've quite enjoyed making your own music, it's quite good for that. It also allows you to record different instruments at the same time that Chrome Music Lab doesn't allow you to do. So I'm going to start off by showing you, for example, if I go up here, how to record a drum beat. So just like Chrome Music Lab, let's choose Electric Drum Kit, and you can see how it changes there. This is quite useful. This little thing here is called a toolbox because it contains some tools to use. For example, this is the draw tool, a normal pointer tool to select, and a razor tool, a rubber to rub out any mistakes. So if I choose the draw tool, go down to where you can see this thing called kick drum. Now kick drum in music is another name for bass drum, and this here represents beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? This is the second bar of music, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc, 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 etc. Just ignore my phone, that was a message, etc, 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 etc. Right? And if I put a kick drum beat on the first beat of every bar, like so, yeah? So that's bar number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should get the, don't do that please, thank you very much. I should get the bass drum playing, the kick drum, or sometimes called the bass drum, playing on every beat of the first bar. And I do. Right? What I can then do to save time, it's a little bit complicated, is if I choose the selector tool, hold down Shift on my keyboard, select them all, yeah? Go up here and click copy, 4 notes copied. Then what you do is you click paste, drag the copied notes, I can drag them across to the next bar, and it saves me penciling them in again. So now I've got 2 bars of the bass drum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Right. Let's continue that, and let's, excuse me, I do apologise, I've got a message on my phone again. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, nobody ever wants to contact me, and now making a video when people want to contact me. It's just typical, isn't it? Right, anyway, it wasn't important. Right, you get the idea, okay? So I could keep doing that, I could keep copying over, but I don't have much time, so I'm just going to keep on 2 bars here, right? Right, so the next thing is to maybe add in a snare drum, yeah? So let's look up here to where snare drum is. You can really get some really good drum beats here, but let's just find snare drum. There it's snare drum. So if we want the snare drum to go on beat 2, just like a normal drum player would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So beats 2 and 4, we want the snare drum 1, 2. Okay, now the reason I'm doing that and nothing's happened is because I haven't selected my pencil tool. So I select pencil and I select snare drum and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the idea, right? And now if I play that, I can play both together. You get the idea. It's a bit stuttered at the start, so let me play that again. That's better. That's better. You get the idea. Right, let's add in some hand claps. So let's go da, 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 da. Oh, something in here. Let's see if we can, well, that's not a hand clap, Mr. Johnson. So, using the selector tool, let's push it up to the hand clap. Like so. Right. Get the idea? Right, so once again back to pencil tool. Do a wee double in there. Yeah, that's good. A wee double here. Yeah, and a wee double here maybe. This might not sound good. I'm beginning to get to the point where I'm experimenting and it might not sound good. Oh, I like that. That's okay, right? I could actually experiment with moving this one pointer along a little bit, just to see if it sounds a bit better. Might not, might just leave it back where it was. Aha! Right, I like that. Right, and now the final thing is let's add in some hi-hat. So the hi-hat is the thing that goes the hi-hat. So we'll find the hi-hat. Well, first of all, let's go back to the selector tool. Let's find the hi-hat. There, it's there. No, I don't want to open, closed hi-hat. And pencil tool. See what I did there? Pencil tool. Closed hi-hat. Let's go like that. In fact, you know something? Let's put one on every single one to see what it sounds like. Every single one. Let's go. Right. You see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? This is probably going to be too much, by the way. Too much. But why not just go for it just now? And I have the start of my tune, my drum beat. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pretty proud of that. Right, can I do this? Back to select. Now, I haven't yet found how to do this as a kind of a shortcut, like select everything really quickly, so maybe you can find that out for me. But as you can see, what I'm doing is selecting everything that I've done, every single thing that I've done, I'm selecting it, like so. Get the idea? Select the bass drum. I'm quite pleased with that, by the way. I like that. Right. See, if you can't enjoy doing this in school, then I'm sorry, I don't know why else would you want to enjoy this. Is good fun. Right. Right, what I'm now going to do is go up here and copy all that. So I copy, right? I then paste. I drag it along so it becomes part of the next section of music. See what I did there? This is bar 3. So I've now got 4 bars of a drum beat, which I think sounds quite good. Again. You get the idea. Right, great. Now, what you could do today is keep on drum kit and add in anything you want so it sounds good. You can just go for it. You could add in some, I don't know, you could add in some conga drums. Right, I have no idea what they're going to sound like, but you could just go like that. Oh, forgot to put on the pencil tool, so I keep forgetting that. I've got to put pencil because I'm penciling in notes. Right, so let's add in some conga drums. Where was that again, Mr. Johnson? Low conga. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that'll do. Anything. Low conga, that'll do. See what I'm doing? In fact, you know something? I'm just going to go like that. This is going to sound a bit rubbish, but I'll try it anyway. You get the idea. I think I'll actually rub some of that out, obviously, but let's try it. I don't know about you. Notice it was quite stuttery at the start. It must just take a time for this computer. This is not as good a computer as the one you've got in school, right? So this is probably an old computer, and that's why. Now, come on. I don't know about you, but I think that's absolutely tremendous, fantastic. But it doesn't stop there, because now what I can do is switch it to some piano. Ta-da! And over the top of that, I can put in a tune. So this is where the stuff you've been doing on Chrome Music Lab will help you do the next bit. So now what I can do is I can start making a tune. Now, unlike Chrome Music Lab, you can actually see the piano down the side. I wonder if you can actually hear the note by pressing it. You can! Right, so you can hear the note before you put it in. Yeah? There's the black keys on the piano, there's the white keys on the piano. Do you see that? Yeah? So I can start making a tune. So let's start making a tune that goes something like that. Da, 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 da. See what that sounds like? Da, 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 da. Something like that. See what I did there? I just made up a random tune. Let's try it. No, I don't like that. Maybe I want that a bit before. Maybe here. And then I want that afterwards. See what I did here? Just like, well, I don't think you can even do that in Chrome Music Lab. I don't think you can move the notes from side to side like you can here. Yeah, I like that. I think I could make it better. As if I was you, and I had time today, like you're going to have time, I would maybe change that to something a bit better. But I quite like it. For now, I quite like it. So let's go to my selector tool. Hold down the Shift key on my keyboard. Let's copy it all over like this. Copy, 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 copy. Like so. Oh, right, got me. Right, I'm not copying, I'm selecting. Sorry, my mistake there, sorry. Right, that's it, got it. Go up here, copy, paste, drag them across, make sure I'm starting at the right place. The C, that's right. No, it's not, it's too high, That's it there, isn't it? No, I was right the first time, I was right the first time. Right, here's my tune. Doesn't stop there. Let's add in something else. So let's choose harpsichord. Okay, I'd actually prefer different sounds. I don't know if I like the harpsichord, but I'm just going to do it anyway. But watch what I can do. If I change the grid reference, now some of the classes that'll watch this video today, some of the classes, right, you will actually see that. Sorry, I start again. You will know what I'm talking about because I've shown you that. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I've shown you that. So if you change the grid reference to, for example, 1, right, it means you can play longer notes. So you don't have to have short notes. I'll show you what I mean. Right. So I've got this there. Right. So let's maybe make that works. Right. So again, pencil tool. Longer note. Longer note. Longer note, and that's because I changed that grid reference to 1, whereas previously it was on a quarter when I was adding in my drum beats. That's what will appear when you go in for the first time, right? So now you can see, oh, I don't want that, I don't want that, I want that, da. So you can see that that's going to be a longer note, which will go quite nicely with the shorter notes, hopefully. Starting again, again. Get the idea? See it? Da, da, da. That works. Okay, so again, select tool, click, 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 click. Oh, why is it not working? Working now. If I go copy, paste, drag it along. Look at this for a tune in the space of 10 minutes. This isn't too bad actually. And etc, etc, etc. I could record more if that makes sense. I think that's not too bad. Right, so once again, this grid reference, if I go back to a quarter, click on that, you'll see that the notes I punch in, just like here, I can do 4 of them in the space of 1 beat. And that's how you can make nice drum beats at the start. Right? But if you change that to 1, that's what I did there, and it just gives you longer notes in the space of 1 beat. Chrome Music Lab can't do that. Chrome Music Lab just does whatever you set it at. You can't have 2 different ones at the same time like I've got here. So for example, if I put in half, right, you can see here, let's choose another instrument. Let's just choose music box, okay, and let's make sure I've got my pencil tool. And you can see here I can put in half beat notes. Try that. Okay, you can see what I'm talking about, and you can see how you can build up layers in your song. Yeah. Now and again it might stutter a little bit, but although your computers at the school are better than this one, so I don't think it'll stutter as much. Right, there you go. Even better than Eurovision on Saturday night. Come on, that's even better. That is good. In fact, so much so that I'm going to take the speed up a little bit. Let's take it up to 125. That's what you do here. That's the speed. Let's take it up to 125, see what it sounds like, so it's going to go faster. No, let's not bother doing that, that's pretty rubbish. So we'll go back to 110, which I think is what it was, okay? Brilliant, and there you go. that's your job today, right? If you don't understand any of that, you're a bit stuck, go back, watch the video again, find out how to do a drum beat, then add in some notes above the drum beat, make a tune, copy it over, paste it, make your song. Right, now as I've said to you before, this is what you're meant to do at this time of year in the school. Right, learn about different musical notes and learn how to create music using ICT, using a computer. We cannot do any more than that, eh? One last time, come on, here we go. I like that a lot. There you go. Okay, that is your job. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.